Where do you feel like you were able to take the biggest strides in fall camp?
I feel like the biggest step I took with strides is learning my releases and just down the field progressions, just getting open later on with routes. Because, with John, he's mobile, so being able to follow him around and run around with him is just add another part of my game.
Did you notice were there any noticeable differences with catching from John versus catching from Zevi?
No, sir, not really. No differences. Both of them are great QBs. The only thing that I can say that's different is the zip of the ball. Xavier has more of a touch, and John has more of a more powerful arm, so that's about the only difference there.
College Football 25 has you 77 overall. What do you think of that?
I'm fine with that, just coming from FCS to FBS now. But like I said, like I've been saying, it's just prove it. It's time to show them. So hopefully during the season it'll come up some more.
You mentioned John's scrambling ability. How have you tried to kind of match his kind of what he's doing back there, so you kind of having a rhythm with him?
So with John being able to scramble so much, it's just different because now you just can't stay in one spot. Now you have to be able to, even if you have a certain route, if John's scribbling to the opposite side of the field, now you got to come across to try to get in his vision. Like I said, it just adds more to our game. It makes our offense even that more explosive, having John's ability to be mobile to scramble out the pocket and make tough throws.
Was there ever a quarterback competition at Austin Peay, or how different is this for you just kind of going through a fall camp like this?
This is really my third fall camp because I'm a senior now. But my first fall camp, I had COVID because it was COVID time. So I would say it was a little bit of QB competition at Austin Peay, but as far as competition, deep competition, they was already settled. So it wasn't that much to compete about. They already knew who was going to be the guy.
Other guys have told us that John and Zevi have different leadership styles. How do you experience that, and kind of how does that help you on the field?
I feel like John is more of a vocal leader. He's been here, so of course he has a swag and know everybody on his back. But I feel like that John is more vocal and that he's a little bit more passionate. Zevi is the type of leader that's gonna come get you, slap you on the butt, and be like, next play, you got this. Keep moving, just keep you uplifted. That's Zevi, and John just tough love. That's what you gotta learn with John. Everything that's coming out of his mouth is meant to help you. So just don't take it in the wrong way. Just constructive criticism. Everybody gotta learn to deal with it. And yeah, that's a good thing though.
When you entered fall, or just a couple weeks ago, and you started fall camp, did you have any goals in mind, and were you able to accomplish those?
Some goals I just had was to just learn the offense all the way through all the positions, and I have done that. And big thing for me is just being with my feet at, staying consistent, and just, getting better every day. And I feel like I did that since I stepped foot in Pullman.
What was your first impression of Wazoo, and how has it lived up to that?
Okay, my first impression, when I first got here, y'all know I'm from the South, from Alabama. I have never experienced the cold like this. When I got here in January, the snow and dealing with all the snowing everywhere, that was my first impression. But once I knew I could get through that, I knew it was gonna be fine. And not to say that's bad. That was different. I love snow. Now that I've seen the snow, it's very pretty. It gets very pretty out here, but also very, very cold. So yeah, that was a big impression of me, just coldness. But I got through it though.
It seems that every day of fall camp, we've had a different receiver have a breakout day. Obviously, you guys are even down Carlos right now, but you're still having so much production. Take us inside the wide receiver room. How special can this unit be?
Man, this unit, I compare this unit to, I don't know if y'all remember, but 2019 Alabama when they had Judy, Ruggs, Devontae Smith. It's just everybody in our room can play, from Dub, from B.B. Hills, from Chris Hudson, from Tony Freeman. It's just you got all the options you need. You got speed. You got somebody that's deep threat like me and Max. You got somebody that's going to route you up like Chris Hudson. And like Los, too. Even though Los is down, man, he's been there supporting us throughout the way, being the means. Like I said, man, we just got a big receiver room, and everybody in that receiver room can play. And I just cannot wait for the season so all of us can showcase the hard work we've been putting in since spring.
Does reaching the end of fall camp mean anything to you, even when you're going to be back at practice, next week? It's not like you're going on vacation or anything?
Not really, because like I said, I'm from FCS level, so we really, really OD'd the fall camp. We was in there for a month straight, 6 weeks straight grinding. So being here and seeing this just 2 weeks, hey, man, it's a blessing. I'm blessed to be here, and it's not really no difference. I'm just ready to get in the game. We're ready for the game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how tired are you of going against the same people every day and wanting to go against another opponent?
I'm tired a little bit of it, but like I said, I'm blessed to be in this situation right now, blessed to be up another level of football, so I'm just taking all that in, man. I'm enjoying my new teammates and playing against them every day.
In the wide receiver room, how was it like this fall camp building chemistry with two quarterbacks you didn't know who necessarily was going to win the job?
It was good because John and Xavier, they both are good at like throwing off like practice time. So we was always getting reps with both of them under the lights in the dark. So when the game time hit and when practice hit, it was easy to gel because we already threw a lot of times after practice.